Like the majority of non-human animals, dogs primarily pick up knowledge by associative learning, also known as classical and operant conditioning. This process might involve a gradual interrogation of experiences, associations, and observations. This aids in their ability to more accurately forecast the future, make informed decisions regarding impending events, and correctly adjust to settings and/or circumstances that change. Comprehending the learning process of dogs is essential for executing efficient dog training and granting a peaceful coexistence with dogs in an environment focused on humans. Reward systems should always come first when teaching dogs, and the dog should always have the final say. Giving a dog something that truly loved, like food, toys, affection, or vocal praise, when they exhibit a desirable behavior increases the chances that they will repeat it more frequently. In this video, we are going to tell you the simple instructions for teaching commands such as sit, stay, come, and leave it are provided in basic training commands. Number 1, sit. Teaching a dog to sit is one of the first exercises in training them. Start by holding a reward just over the dog's nose and guiding it slowly towards the back of their head. Give the treat to the dog when they sit down and follow the movement of their goodie. To assist the dog learn, they get a treat every time their bottom contacts the ground. Repeat this practice multiple times. Once the dog consistently demonstrates the desired behavior, you can begin to build a specific hand signal, such as lifting the index finger, or a voice cue, such as sit. Number 2, come or hear. One of the most crucial workouts is the recall, which must be frequently recognized and encouraged. This guarantees that your dog will return when called. First, the simplest is to utilize calling the dog while you're cooking its meal as a primary high-value incentive. As usual, begin training in a place with minimal distractions like your house. Call your dog from a short distance away and give them lots of praise and treats for coming to you. When you begin training your dog outside, put your hands free by training them to sit on a non-retractable leash that is at least 6 feet, 2 meters long and fastened to your hip. Then, in a joyful, exuberant, somewhat high-pitched voice, gently ask your dog to come to you by saying come or here, and if you like, add the dog's name as well. Number 3, heel. With the leash in hand, place the dog on your left side at knee height, giving the dog names as you walk. Place the left foot first and use the vocal cue for heel. When the dog walks correctly, reward them with treats and positive reinforcement. Recall the dog and if it's necessary, gently tug on the leash to get them back into the place so that the activity can begin if they have trouble understanding the concept at first. Target training is another way to make the exercise easier for the dog. For example, while the dog is walking to you, he can gaze at your hand, which serves as the target over his head. Number 4, go with a slick leash. Dogs find the outside world fascinating, of course, with lots of intriguing places to sniff, canine pals to meet people strolling around, etc. As a result, teaching your dog to walk freely on a leash will help prevent him or her from dragging you to all the fun locations they want to visit. Before your dog begins pulling on a leash, try to reinforce and giving them a treat every time the leash comes loose. It can be annoying for a dog to walk as slowly as we humans do all the time, since a harness prevents the pressure of a stiff leash from being as painful on a dog's neck. For paws, generally advises using one over a collar for health reasons. Once the dog has mastered the art of walking on a loose leash, it is feasible to use a white collar. Number 5, stay and rest. Start teaching your dog to perform the stay exercise when it is either seated or laying down. Declare stay in front of them and if you want, include their name. Start with them in the stay position, maintain eye contact and do not move. After 10 seconds, either click to indicate that they behave correctly or release them by saying OK or free, and give them a reward like a treat. Next, carry out the same exercise again while progressively lengthening the period of time spent in one position up to 1 minute. I appreciate you taking the time to watch. If you enjoyed the video, please tell your friends about it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. Please fill this out if you want to be informed when we publish new content. After subscribing, new users should click the bell icon. Please make sure that all of your alerts are turned on if you're already a subscriber.